Okay, we're on our last subject now. We are working on science. And before I tell you what page we're going to be doing, I'm going to introduce the topic to you first. Okay, so today we will be learning about energy that comes from light, energy that comes from heat, and energy that comes from magnets. Okay, so let's start with energy that comes from light. Light is an energy and it keeps the surroundings bright. Without light, everything is going to be dark. So the brightest light in the world is the sun, right? We learned about that the sun is so bright and it is the brightest object in the sky. Even the moon gets its light from the sun. Okay, so the sun, when it's daytime, we also learned about that. Remember the globe that's turning around? When it's daytime, the part of the globe that is being hit by the sun gets light, gets also heat from the sun. However, besides light, there are also other kinds, besides the sun, there are also other kinds of light. The first kind of light is the one that we get from electricity. So it's the light that you have on your ceilings. Without electricity, that light will not turn on. You need a switch to turn it on and to turn it off. So that's one kind of light. Another kind of light is a flashlight. I hope it works. Okay, good. Oops. So there. That's a flashlight. It gives you light without being connected to electricity. So how this is ideal for camping or for when you're outside the house. So how does this flashlight get light? So let me try to open this so I can show you. This flashlight is powered by a battery. There. It's a battery. So this battery has energy, and when you put the battery in, and it connects to the part of the light that is responsible for giving it energy. Oh, now it's not working. Oh, there. See? Now we have light. If we remove the battery, then there will be no light. So it also needs a switch, but there's no electricity involved. That's why it's good to use outside. This kind of light, you can't bring it out because it's stuck to your ceiling and it needs electricity. Okay, another light is fire. I hope I don't burn my house down. Okay, so we use a match. The match, there's fire. When you put it on a candle, it has light. So even if you turn off the light from the electricity, the light and the electricity, even if you turn that off, I'm scared I'm gonna get burned. Okay, you can still use this light to brighten things up. Okay, it's a small light, not so big. If you want a bigger one, then you can have a bigger candle, or you can make a bigger fire outside using firewood. Let's turn it off before my house gets burned. Okay, so those are the different kinds of light. So like I said, light keeps the surroundings bright, especially at night or during the times when you're inside a room and it's dark. Then you really, really need that light. Okay, next we have heat. Heat is another word for hot. So one of the hottest things in the world is the sun, right? Or maybe it is the hottest thing in the world. So the sun is the main source of heat energy. That sun helps the plants to grow. We learned in science also that in order for plants to grow, they need sunlight. So that's how plants grow. Sunlight, or the heat of the sun, also helps to dry our clothes. Okay, so that's the sun. Other kinds of heat comes from the iron. So these two examples, and from the stove, the electric stove and the rice cooker. These kinds of heat can only be produced with electricity. you have to plug in the iron, plug in the stove, the electric stove, and plug in the rice cooker. In Tagalog, we call it sinasaksak. Kailangan mong isaksak yung plancha bago gumana. You need to plug in the iron so that it will work. Without plugging it in, it will not work. Okay. So that's also heat energy, or what we call electric heat. And the last one is heat from a fire. Okay. These are people who are camping, just like Teacher Meg and just like you next year. So that the students will not feel so cold, they build a bigger fire and it helps them to feel warm. And then mommy uses a fire to cook. That's another way to cook, using fire instead of using electric heat. Okay, so these are examples of heat energy. And the last one is energy that comes from magnets. So I have some examples of magnets here. So this is a magnet. A magnet is, it's hard to explain. A magnet has the ability to move or to stick to things that are metal. Okay, it's a special, you learn more about it when you get to elementary, but it has special powers that allows it to stick to certain objects, not to all. Okay, so magnets can move objects that are also metal, but it needs to be smaller than them. Okay, I can show this to you in school because I'm so sorry, I forgot my magnets in school, so I can't do a demo, but I'll try my best with what I have. So I have some ref magnets. I have this one. I have another one here. The magnet is, that's the magnet. One more here. This one has a bigger magnet. And one more. This one has a small magnet. Okay, so we're gonna see what these magnets can do. So what magnets can do is, like I said, they can stick to metal, like a can. Or first, let's start with my board. Okay, so here's the board. This board, magnets can stick to it. See, it's not falling down. Like your refrigerator. If you check your refrigerator, you might have some magnets there. It's not gonna fall because the board has some properties that allows the magnets to stick to it without falling. Oops, I hope. Oops. Okay, this one is heavy, so it's sliding down. But it's still stuck. It's just sliding down because it's too heavy. And let's see, maybe this one is also too heavy. Yep, but see, right there. It's not falling. Let's try this again. There you go. Okay, so those 4 magnets stuck to it. Oof. So let's see what other objects the magnets can stick to. I have a pillow. Let's see if the magnet will stick to the pillow. Whoops. Oopsie. Okay, it won't stick to the pillow. So that's not something that a magnet will stick to. Let's try a tin can. Let's try the front of it. It's sticking. Yep. Yes. Let's try this. Oh, good. See? So a tin can, magnets can stick to a tin can. How about glass? A glass made of glass. Oops, nope. No, so magnets will not stick to glass. Okay, I have a plastic bottle with soy milk. Nope, it's not gonna stick to that either. How about this? This one is wood. Kahoy. Oh, no, it's not gonna stick to that. Last, let's try a book. Paper. Nope. So those are the what you can do if you have a magnet at home is to get the magnet and go around your house and see which objects can the magnet stick to. Can it stick to your refrigerator? Can it stick to your TV, to your mirror? Can it stick to your table, your chair, your bed, your door? So try and explore and see which objects the magnets can stick to. Okay, that was fun. I like learning about magnets. So let us move now to our work. We can go to page 271. 271, it looks like this. Okay, this is an easy activity with simple instructions. All you have to do is put a check if the statement is correct and put an X if it is not correct. Okay, so Teacher Meg's gonna read it to you and you just put a check or put an X. Number one, the moon gives us light. Is that correct? Check or X. Okay, write your answer. Next, we have number two. The gas lamp helps us to see better. Can a lamp help you to see better? A gas lamp has light. Can the light in the gas lamp help you see better? Check or X. Number three, the sun gives us heat and light. Heat meaning it gives us warmth, makes us feel warm or hot, and light. Does the sun give us heat and does the sun give us light? Check or X. Number four, mother needs a flashlight to dry the clothes. So when mommy washes her clothes, she's gonna turn on the flashlight and shine it on the clothes so that the clothes will get dry. Is that correct? Check or X. Number five, electric light helps us heat the room. Can a light help you heat up a room? Remember, it's light. The work of the light is for you to see things clearly or make things bright. Can it make you feel hot? Okay, let's go to number six. Sister uses firewood to cook food. Sister uses firewood to cook food. Actually, this is like a trick question because it can be yes and it can be no. For example, you use the firewood to make a fire so that you can cook your food, right? But you don't literally use the firewood only to cook your food. So I think I'll tell you the answer. I think I would say the answer is a check because we do use firewood to cook food so that there can be a fire. So please go ahead and put a check on that. Number six. Number seven. The light of a candle is stronger or brighter than the light from the ceiling. Is that correct? Which one is stronger, the candle or the ceiling? So the statement says that the candle is stronger than the light from the ceiling. Is that correct? Yes or no? Check or X. Number eight. We need heat to dry our clothes and to keep us warm. We need heat to dry our clothes and to keep us warm. Check or X. Number nine. A magnet can attract metal, just like the tin can. The tin can has the properties of metal. Can a magnet stick to it? Yes or no? Check or X. And the last one. A magnet can help us look for a lost needle. Do you know what a needle is? A needle is a tiny sharp thing that you use to sew your clothes, or it can also be used in the injection, the sharp needle for injection. So if you lose a needle and you use a magnet, do you think it can help you to find the needle? Yes or no? I'm going to explain. I'll tell you the answer and then I'll explain. The answer is yes. So there should be a check. Okay, why yes? Because a needle has the same property like a tin can, like metal. A needle is made of metal. And remember, magnets can stick to metal. So if you, maybe the needle falls on the table and you can't find it because it's almost the same color, you can just like swipe the magnet over the table and the needle is going to rise up to meet the magnet because it's attracted to the magnet. So your answer is check. Okay, don't forget to do the magnet activity. If you have a magnet at home, get it and go around your house and see which objects around your house are attracted to a magnet. Have fun!